First, Oz is absolutely full of witches, some of them wicked, some of them good, but we're joined now by a coven who we're hoping are nice.
Well, Charlotte Clark, also known as the Lady of the Light, claims that she had magical abilities since she was a child, and she's not alone.
No, she leads a coven of 25 witches on the Isle of Sheppey in Kent, and she's flown in with some of them this morning to show off their powers. And good morning. Thank you, all of you. I imagine you're very busy today on Halloween, but it's lovely to have you here. So, Charlotte, you sort of are the leader of all of this, really, in a way, but you, as a group of women, you sort of all joined together spiritually. You all had common interests, but it was during the last full moon that somebody saw you, a member of the public saw you all gathered on the beach.
Yes.
And gave you an entirely different name.
Well, it's all been kind of strange how we've all come together, really. We've all kind of found each other. But, yeah, we was on the beach. We was also up at Eastchurch, which is a village quite near to us, and someone jokingly called us the Witches of Eastchurch.
Eastchurch, and it's
so
kind
that's
of
how it all
stuck.
came about, yes.
So what does it mean to be a witch now? Because obviously some people would see it and think, oh, it's all a bit sinister, this is a little bit scary.
No, not at all. It's all... we work with love and laughter, lots of laughter, actually. And we're very, very sensitive, we're very spiritual, and we help a lot of people.
And for you, actually, this is something that from an age of 5 or 6, you were hearing spirits, voices,
Absolutely.
and it was something that stayed with you up until now.
I was very, very frightened when I was a little girl, very, very frightened. And it wasn't until I was in my teens where I started to be more in control of what's going on. And I use everything that I have around me, energy-wise, to help us do the spells and different things we do, really.
Yeah.
Well, we've got Charlotte, who we've been talking to, we've got Denise, we've got Maggie, we've got Joanne, we've got Laura, and we've got Hannah. Denise, you say that there's a little bit of witch in everyone, you just got to get it out.
You all have baths, you put bath salts in, that's got lavender or bergamot or various things in it, so that makes you feel better. So that's a little bit of a spell. We cook food for someone we love. We put love and intent into that food. So that's a little bit of witch.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all
that
do
makes
it,
sense.
don't we, you know?
And Denise, Maggie, I mean, you joined last year, didn't you?
Yes.
So you're relatively new to
New
all of
to it,
this.
yes.
But actually, what this group of ladies has done, it's become a bit of a sisterhood, and they've pulled you through a really tough time because you lost your husband, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so to have these girls together with you, it means more to you than anything. Yeah, I can see you're emotional and I can understand that. So it's important to have that sort of sisterhood together.
It's sisterhood and friendship.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, friendship.
Absolutely.
If you hadn't found yourself at this time of your life, do you think you would have reached out to a group of ladies like this?
Well, I was into it spiritually anyway, so, but this part of it is fairly new to me, but without them...
Yeah.
You don't do the rituals and stuff like that, do you?
Yeah, we do.
You do that as well?
Yes,
Yeah, you're
yes,
into that?
absolutely.
And you, Maggie, you're a retired civil servant.
Yeah.
Denise, who we just talked to a moment ago, owns a taxi firm. We've got Charlotte, who's a landlady.
No, barmaid.
Barmaid.
I'm probably landlady in my head, but barmaid.
I'm sorry, I promoted you then.
Oh, absolutely, I need a promotion.
What are the people who you meet at work or your friends, what do they think about what you do?
There's a lot of acceptance because I have been had this energy around me for many, many years, and it's like I every so often I want a normal job like being a barmaid, just to come like kind of having a little bit of a break from it. But my friends all just accept, family accept. It's a way of life.
And so how successful are your spells? Because I know you do all sorts of things for love potions, things like that. How successful have you been?
I would say...
Why are you all laughing?
Well, we're all laughing, because some are a hit and miss. It's like some people come to us and they want a love spell.
Right.
You know, and you think like, I'm not quite sure how that one's going to work, because the person needs to have more faith in what we do. But I would say that they're 75%.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good success
I
rate.
would say that, yes.
Is it mostly love that people want spells for, affairs of the heart?
I would say affairs of the heart, yes.
But do people occasionally come to you and say, I want, I want a sty in her eye or a sty in his eye?
We try not to do that these days,
Yeah.
because it usually comes back
Frowned on.
tenfold. Yeah, it's frowned on. And you usually wake up and something usually happens, it comes back.
Right, OK, so
Yeah,
it's not
so-
good. All with love, as we said at the beginning. So we'd like you to do a spell for us, and we were thinking of something that everybody really wants, and obviously it's Halloween now, which means we're looking towards Christmas as of tomorrow. We're thinking about a white Christmas. Would you be able to guarantee a white Christmas for us all?
We'll try.
We'll try.
We want a sort of mild white Christmas. We don't want,
This is
we don't
it.
want standstill. I mean, obviously the trains won't work anyway, no matter what the Christmas is. But we'd like a
sprinkling.
A sprinkling.
Sprinkling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a smattering.
Sprinkling. This is the problem. There's no kind of like once we've asked for something, there's no kind of degrees. So I'm just hoping
I'm
we're not
happy
going
to
be.
chance it.
Yeah.
I reckon. Let's do it then.
All right, then.
Okay.
Ladies, here we go. What do we do? Do you want
Well,
us
we
to
all
stand?
need to stand in a big circle. Everybody, we're going to put our brooms down.
OK. And hands out?
What we're going to do is, if we kind of go round everywhere. OK, so what we do is we put our hands out because we're calling in the elements of earth, fire, water, air. OK, so I call upon fire, water, spirit, air to come forward. We ask for you to bring snow for us on Christmas Day.
The goddesses above bring forth snow for this show. And we thankfully see the spreadings of this in London at Christmas time. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
We've all got ice.
We're going to chuck it in now.
Yeah?
Go.
And we ask for that to be, and we wait.
Till Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Till Christmas.
Thank you. We'll have to see if it
ladies.
comes true. Now, ladies, I know you've got to get back. You've got important work to do. It is Halloween. Will you be off on your broomsticks, please?
We will.
Thank you so
Gather,
much.
gather your
Thank you.
transport, ladies, and thank
Off you
you very
go.
much indeed for coming.
Back off
Lost my
to
glasses.
Eastchurch.
The witches of
you.
Eastchurch return. Thank you, ladies. Off you go.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Here we go.
I was at least expecting
You haven't got
them
a
to-
broomstick.
Well, I thought they might get
Get
on.
mount. I like that.